Now, let's get on to this. This symbol right here, a lot of people want to say is the Illuminati symbol. It's a pyramid with the all-seeing eye on top of it. They put this pyramid all over the place. This pyramid represents the New World Order. On the bottom it says Novus Ordo Seclorum, which means New Order of the Ages. But yeah, this sign is very important in understanding what's going on. This right here is the all-seeing eye, aka the eye of the Egyptian god Horus. Now, if you look here, you also see the eye of Horus resembles the pineal gland when it's cut in half. The pineal gland is also known as the third eye, and it ties into the agenda of having the God mind, meaning you could do whatever you want to do. All these other religions don't mean anything. You are a God in yourself. Let's look at all these signs that these sellouts like to use. All right, so we have Anton LaVey here, the founder of the Church of Satan, throwing up the El Diablo sign, aka the Baphomet sign, aka the devil sign. And then here we go, we have the Church of Satan throwing up that Baphomet towards the pentagram. And here they go again doing the same thing. Here's a picture of the Baphomet. That man is ugly as heck. The devil. Here's a picture of Jay-Z throwing up this sign of the pyramid with the eye in the middle. Remember that picture of the pyramid with the eye on top of it on the back of the dollar? Well, that's what he's throwing up. But you want to say, well, that's the sign for Rockefeller Records. Rockefeller Records. The Rockefeller sign, you mean like what? Rockefeller Records or David Rockefeller or the Rockefeller family? You wonder why he named his record label that. Let's keep it going. We got Lady Gaga doing this unnatural pose with a hand over her eye representing the all-seeing eye. Here she is doing it again. It is no coincidence, people. When you see somebody doing this sign, it represents 666. And if you don't know what 666 means, that is the Antichrist devil sign. All right, let's get Lady Gaga back in here. Lady Gaga is throwing up all of the 666 signs so you understand how they use the signs.
You know, it's sounding a little bit strange, and I'm like, if you don't get this right now, I swear to Lucifer, I'm gonna, you know, I get a little bit mad.
Do you have a kitchen on the bus you cook?
So you see that? She on some of that devil stuff. Let's listen to Manly P. Hall. When the Mason learns that the key is the proper application of the dynamo of living power, he has learned the mystery of his craft. The seething energies of Lucifer are in his hands. What the heck? See that? So they on some of that devil stuff. Let's keep it going. Anytime you see somebody throwing up this sign, it means shh. Mean they selling out and they ain't saying nothing. And here we have Lady Gaga again, our sellout example of the day. See, sometimes they combine the signs. So she's doing the shh sign, and she's also throwing up the 666, but then she got the 666 on her eye. So this is like the ultimate Illuminati combination, devil worship type stuff she got going on. Talking about she born this way. All right. When I'm talking about Lady Gaga, I'm not saying Lady Gaga is in the Illuminati. And shoot, the Illuminati probably don't even call themselves Illuminati. They might call themselves the Super Friends. Regardless of what they call themselves, they are a secretive cabal working about to bring a new world order, one world government, one world religion, one world currency. And they use these guys, these people like Lady Gaga and all these celebrities and politicians, they are New World Order compliant. They are down for the agenda. See, they are not in the Illuminati. They are not changing gas prices. They are not manipulating wars. But what they are doing, of course, they're doing these signs. They're selling themselves out to make money and get more fame. But what they're doing is they are influencing you on a subconscious level. And they are used in this culture creation. For example, fashion. Whatever they wear, people just start wearing it. You look on Instagram, everybody look the same. Vote or die. You get P. Diddy coming out. They affecting elections. Y'all listening to whatever they say politically when these people don't know what they're talking about. So they are using these people as puppets to influence your mind. These people don't mind being puppets. And you know what? Some of y'all saying this stuff is crazy, but they telling you right to your face.
We start that stuff that then become cool. We start them trends that then become rules. Leaving stickers on hats at your kids with a school. Kenny West, Chief Crest, came up from the gutter. Never fooled by Fabio, I can't believe it's that butter. Don't hear what we're saying, just ask some white teens. Where you think they got the shirt, the shades, and tight jeans? Hey yo, I'm up in this club with more secrets than Freemasons. Never have to pay for beats because we always free basing. Moving in silence, that's how the crew goes. Running this like a snotty nose. Disappear like the career of Kevin Costner. While we sitting here drinking beers with Jimmy Hop. That's my eyeball looking at you from the past. We're so bad we can make an iPad run flash. Got more secrets than deodorant. Bitch, we don't perspire. When uncredited consultants on HBO The Wire. Hey, yo, we start that stuff that then become cool. We start them trends that then become rules. We the first one to wait 30 minutes before swimming in the pool. Illuminati stuff that then becomes cool. Illuminati stuff the trends that then become cool. Illuminati.
And yes, that was all of their voices. You can look at the credits of that episode, and on there you got Nicki Minaj talking about, oh, I have to get a hair appointment or something because I got to change the gas prices. Girl, you ain't changing no gas prices. You are not in the Illuminati, and I see you trying to be slick. These jokers, they try to do that from time to time, but I'm not saying you are in the Illuminati because you're not. All right? You ain't changing gas prices. You are just a puppet who's down for the agenda, who's down to sell out and push the agenda on everybody else. Now let's look at this other puppet here, Jay-Z. He act like he got a problem when people say he's down for the Illuminati agenda when he's throwing up these pyramids all over the place. But he named his record label Rockefeller Records, after the Rockefeller family, who's known for pushing the New World Order agenda. Look at them jokers in the back throwing up the sign. And look at this. It's right in your face. Look at this main clothing line. Masters of the craft. Look at this stuff. I never seen him wear these shirts. You know why? Because he ain't going to wear this ugly crap, but he wants you to wear it. He wants you to spend your money on this garbage. And the thing with Jay-Z old sell out behind, it seemed like when people get around him, they just start selling out too. For example, Beyonce. Look at her. As soon as she got around him, she started acting different. Look at this, throwing up that pyramid. Now she throwing up the pyramid with the eye in the middle. Now she throwing up 666. Now she throwing up 666 again. And look at her. A lot of y'all women out there be worshiping this girl. Beyonce is the most beautiful person in the world. Look at this. Man, y'all tripping on this. Then we get Kanye West. Get around Jay-Z, next thing you know, he wearing Baphomet pants. Selling out to the devil. Here, you can hear it from his own voice.
I sold my soul to the devil. I know it's a crappy deal. Lisa came with a few toys like a Happy Meal.
Alright. But next thing you know, you see this man over here throwing up the 666 sign. Then you see him throwing up the pyramid with the eye in it. Come on, man. You ain't tricking me. You might trick your fans. You know, you depending on fan loyalty. And they're going to be like, oh, yeah, he's right. He ain't in the Illuminati. Which he ain't in the Illuminati. But he sure is a sellout. Let's look at LeBron James. Last time I checked, he was not signed to Rockefeller Records. Here you go throwing up the pyramid. Here you go again. Here you go throwing up 666 with a pyramid shirt with an eye in it. Ladies and gentlemen, LeBron James. LeBron James. What the heck? Did this man just throw up every devil sign that exists? I ain't never seen nothing like that. Let's look at it again. This dang pyramid sign. People keep throwing it up. Then naysayers want to say, well, that's just the Rockefeller sign. That's all that is. You guys are crazy. You're conspiracy theorists. They're just signed to the rock. Okay? Alright. So you're trying to tell me all these jokers signed to Rockefeller Records. You trying to tell me he is signed to Rockefeller Records with the pyramid in the eye. You telling me this girl signed to Rockefeller Records with the pyramid in the eye. Look at these jokers. Why they throwing up pyramids? Look at this lady. I had an abortion. Is she signed to Rockefeller Records? If she is, what is her hit song? Come on, y'all. She signed to Rockefeller Records too? And look at this. They even coming after your kids with these subliminal images. Anton LaVey throwing up the pyramid sign. We living in a different time frame now. A lot of y'all are behind. There was a time when people could deny that the Illuminati exists. Now people are awake. Now people understand that it's actually real. Then you even get David Rockefeller telling you to your face, hey, look, this is what we trying to do. So you can't deny that no more. So now what you get now is it trickled all the way up to the industry insiders, the little secret society people on the inside. And now, instead of saying, oh, that stuff is not real, you're crazy and kooky, they say, oh, I'm not in the Illuminati. You see how it changed? Y'all better get with it.
Some of us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment. When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them, and nobody likes them. End quote.
We all love Dave Chappelle.
Exactly. Dave Chappelle has never been a part of the Illuminati. They don't want him or me or people like us.
Yeah.
But now it's not necessary for us to stir up that hornet's nest unless we intend to get stung 1,000,000 times. I didn't understand that. They had to sting me 1,000,000 times. I'm still not going to join, but I respect it a little more.
His legions of fans even have their own name, the Beliebers.
I want to be. This is a roll call. This is a shout to Hove. If you are interested, I would like to join. You could make me the new Rihanna or Rita Ora.
Hove!
Hove! Get in touch. I noticed that. I noticed that you'd like to
Isn't
cook.
it so funny how many how many rumors are spread about how many people are supposedly in the Illuminati?
Yeah.
Everybody is in the Illuminati, supposedly.
Let's do our special Illuminati
not.
handshake. Oh, you won't know.
I'm not in the Illuminati.
Save it for Ian.
Everybody is in the Illuminati, supposedly.
Let's do our special Illuminati
not.
handshake. Oh, you won't know.
I'm not in the Illuminati.
Save it for Ian.
Guys.
Yeah. You are not in the Illuminati, but you are selling out for the Illuminati. Here you go, throwing up the 666 sign. Here you go, throwing up the Baphomet sign. Here you go again, throwing up the Baphomet sign. One more time with the Baphomet. This man even got an all-seeing eye tattoo, and on the bottom of it, it says, believe. And
supposed to be? I'm gonna need more proof than that.
more proof than that, you acting like you actually listen when they tell you themselves they selling out.
You're doing really well now, but didn't you release a CD like almost 10 years ago?
Yeah, I mean, I released a gospel record when I was 15 because I grew up in, a household where all I ever did was listen to gospel music, and my parents are both traveling ministers, and so I kind of sang about, what was going on in my life at 15, and that's how I got introduced to the music industry. 'Cause I swear I wanted to be like the Amy Grant of music, but it didn't work out, and so I sold my soul to the devil. Growing up, I grew up in a really strict household. Both my parents are traveling ministers, so MTV and everything else was really fused. All y'all were on block. I never saw any music videos or anything, unfortunately. But I remember bringing it home. It was kind of like an almost famous moment. I had to smuggle it in my knapsack, going directly into my room, and then pulling it out. And as I was pulling out the CD, well, needless to say, sold my soul.
I cannot believe it's been so long that we have done this.
I am misunderstood a lot at times. My music, my image, people have their whole thing about me, whether it be me being a devil worshiper or whatever. Besides them reading into my hand over my eye on my album cover.
Why is your hand over your eye on your album?
Because I'm a devil worshiper. What are you talking about?
Still out here doing these songs, you're still on tour.
I do, but I don't take it for granted.
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. I mean, I made a bargain with it, you know, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my hand.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And on this earth, and then in the world we can't see.
Anywho, so yeah, I was going to school to be a vet tech, and I was into my studies, getting good grades, and you know what screwed it all up? This one guy, he broke my heart, and I was like, cool, thanks. I was like, now I have to do something pretty ridiculous and insane with my life, so why not sell my soul and go on Jersey Shore? And that's what I did. And you know what? It's been awesome.
They sell their soul to gain the world.
The goal is to be famous, then you're going to do a lot to get there, like sign your name in blood in a contract with the devil. Like you're going to end up on a one-way street and it's going nowhere. Like that's just the truth. I've seen so many people like forsake their moral code and their value systems just for a little bit of fame, and it's not worth it at the end of the day. It's really not.
And this is one of the signs that really get on my nerves, because it's so obvious what they doing, and some of y'all just be in denial. They put their hand over their eye, trying to represent the all-seeing eye, but it's so unnatural, it doesn't make any sense for them to be doing that, acting like somebody done hit them in the eye or something that flew in their eye when they was taking a picture. Come on, y'all, you know you don't take pictures like this. Talking about, all right, everybody, say cheese. Instead of saying cheese, you put your hand over your eye. Yeah, right. These jokers are selling out to the max. There's no excuse for them to keep putting their hands over their eye like that. You always want to say, oh, it's a coincidence. Well, why all of them doing that? You got to learn how to connect the dots. And just like Dave Chappelle said, maybe I'm connecting the dots that just should not be connected. But you know, I don't care about that. People need to see what's going on. People need to understand that these people are deceiving you right in front of your face. Here we got Michael Jackson. He been under these guys' control since a young age. Kendrick Lamar. Last time I checked, Illuminati didn't have a problem using a black man as a puppet, just like they don't have a problem using a white man as a puppet. See, I'm not saying you in the Illuminati, but you sure being used as a puppet for the Illuminati. Let's look at your clothing line. What the heck is that? All-seeing eye on top of the pyramid. Lightning bolts. Come on, man. I ain't never seen you wear this. He trying to get you to wear it. See that? You might be fooling your fans and your stands, but you ain't fooling me. And check out these sellouts. All of them throwing up the Baphomet. And I know what some of y'all saying. That's the rock and roll sign. Yeah, that would work if they were all rock and roll singers, but some of them don't have anything to do with rock and roll. Man, you ain't no rock and roll singer. Them jokers are tripping with this sign. Obama, he just keep throwing it up over and over again. Rick Ross, Rihanna, man, all these jokers, they selling out right in front of your face. So now you should be pretty good at spotting these sellouts. Oh, here we go. We got Chris Brown. These dang pyramids. Everybody with these pyramids. Chris Brown got a clothing line called Black Pyramid. Come on, man. Who you fooling? You are not from Egypt. You from Virginia.
Ted, what do you think America's place in the New World Order should be? It's always been seen as the global policeman. But as you said before, you know, it's hard to see with all these military conflicts where the winner and loser lies. What should America be doing
I think
globally?
The global policeman should be the United Nations. And I don't think we should need one. I think we should use courts the way we do in civilian life. It's time to put war and conflict, armed conflict behind us and move on and start acting like civilized, educated human beings.
Oh, you're so civilized, Ted. Let's look at your quote. a total population of 250 to 300 million people, a 95% decline from present levels would be ideal. That's Ted Turner, founder of CNN and New World Order supporter. You see, he donated $1 billion to the United Nations. This man is down for the depopulation agenda. He wants a one-child policy for 100 years, yet he got 5 kids. Then we have this right here, the number 1 commandment of the New World Order from the Georgia Guidestones. That's to maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. They want to have the population down so they can control all the people. Then we bring it right back to David Rockefeller. All we need is the right major crisis and the nations will accept the New World Order. So they're going to bring out a problem and then they are going to offer a solution. One of their plans is to devalue the dollar so that it barely has any buying power. So then you go to the store, you can barely buy anything. You see the food on the shelf, but you can't afford it. What happens then? People start going crazy. People start to panic. Then people start robbing each other. People start killing each other. So then we need to bring in the police state. Oh, we're asking the government for help. And surely they are here to bring the order out of chaos, but it's not just any order, it is the New World Order. And not only that, but they're going to bring about a one world currency to replace the old currency, and then they're going to bring it into a cashless society where you got to get the chip. All your money being on the chip. And also to glue it all together, the one world religion. Where these sellouts come to play, they are New World Order compliant. They are here to sell you the agenda. They're going to let you know how cool it is to get a microchip in your arm. Some of y'all might think it's cool, but I know a lot of y'all don't like this type of stuff. So I'm just making sure you are aware of their agenda.